All right, Dee's gonna continue showing you painting the cow, but first, this is something that a lot of people get confused about with markers. On a piece, there are lines that are scored, and she'll show you how she does that. There's deeper lines that are engraved, and people think they want to take their little marker and they want to try and color in there. It doesn't work. It never works. Don't even try it. So Dee's going to show you how we paint over these and let the lines still show so the paint doesn't get in there. Now, every once in a while it does, and there's some tricks for getting it out and doing things, but she's just going to show you how you go over scores and engravings.
You want to do your strokes. You want to use the biggest marker you can, and you're just going right across it.
Lightly.
And I'm not, there's no pressure in my hand. It's just going across lightly, like that. And sometimes it'll look like it's going down in there, and you just wait a minute and it pops out of there. So don't like freak completely out or anything, just partially. Don't just freak partially out, not completely out. All right, so see now that I've put that second coat on it, and see how that pops out. Now, can you see that?
Well, I didn't mean for you to drop it, silly. All right, there you go. What are you going to say?
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I just wanted you to see it up close. I don't know what I was going to say.
Something about it popping out.
Oh, yeah. See how the engraving and the scoring, it pops out more. So that's a really good thing because you don't have paint down in your cracks. Again, if you get paint in your cracks, you can use the crack cleaner outer.
And if that doesn't work, there's even other ways. But
that's right.
But
we're not going to go into that.
Nope.
This is a good tool. It's like a dental pick. I call it a crack cleaner outer because it's funnier. Or if you have like a Cricut tool that you use for weeding, that works too. You just don't want to like dig it, because if you dig on it, it's going to take your brown, the burn mark from the laser. It'll scrape that out too. So that's why you don't want to do it really hard. I told you not to do it hard before, but I never really told you why. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you do your other pieces. Now, again, like we said, you do not want to, you don't want to take your little marker and go around like this. You don't want to do that. See, I had light pink on that. So you don't want to do that. You want to take the biggest marker that you have. Now, there is a pink mopper. That's a little overkill for boots. But anyway, you just go straight across.
See if we can bring those up a little bit. There we go.
And I know sometimes my hands are in the way, but I can't help it. They're attached to my arms. Now, while this is still wet, I like to take the red and just like go where there would be a shadow. And while I was off camera, I cleaned my fingers so I have more availability. Again, I'm just going lightly over it. Okay?
And why do you want to do that? Like, let's say you're doing a flag. What would you want to do?
you would want to do the whole flag white. And then after it dries, that's the important thing. It's after you want to let it dry, and then you want to come back with the other color, because if you don't, it's gonna, like on the white stripes, if you don't let the white dry, you're gonna come back with pink stripes because it's not dry.
So you do the whole thing white, and
whole
then you come
thing
back
white.
and do your red stripes.
Yes.
Versus doing red stripe, white stripe, red
Yes.
stripe, yeah.
Yes. This handle on the umbrella. Oh, wait. So I liked, can I show them modeling?
Yeah.
When I have something that's metal, the silver is very transparent. So I like to paint a gray
I
base.
like how you asked me. We're on video, was I gonna say no?
Well, you could have. And sometimes I would do it anyway. So see how I'm just dabbing up and down on the with the silver marker over the gray. And I'm doing that before the handle because I'm going to make the handle a dark gray or black or whatever. Sometimes I just like to do a little bit darker color. Okay? So now, and believe it or not, normally I do this little hoof with the black marker, but it's not sitting here. So I'm just going to do this. And that's enough. I don't have to get the big giant mopper out. The other reason why I like to put this on the tape board is because then you don't have to hold it with those tiny pieces. It just is easier. Am I in frame, Lisa?
You are.
And as you notice, I tend to hold the chisel marker straight up and down. All right. So now I'm going to come back.
Is that dry enough?
I was going to go with these.
Are they dry enough?
I don't know.
They look wet from here.
Well, I know these things are dry enough.
Yep, yeah.
And I'm going to paint his nostrils. Oops.
You want me to get it?
No. And then you have to, never mind. Well, you know what I don't have on? My mic. I'm old. I'm 70.
I put some more years on you.
Yeah, no, less. Okay, so I primed my pen, my little black Thule, which, like I said in the marker video, the paint comes down around it, not into it, because it's like a poly something, plastic type. But it's very sharp, so you don't want to, because you go down inside the board. I've done that many times. Okay. I have to wait on the pink because it's still wet on the boots. So, okay, I could have that.
You can have that.
I could have this.
You can have that. There you go.
I'm going to make his horns beige. And remember when I told you I went right over it with the whole thing, because if I would have just stopped like right here, Or see how this is? Watch. See how this is darker than this? So by doing the whole thing, it's going to be the same base color. Okay? Okay, let's give him some. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm taking the cloth that has the burnt umber on it, and I'm just doing light shading on the edges. Okay, again, just some light shading on the edges. And basically I'm just killing some time here till the pink dries. So that's why I'm doing this. Oh, look, a piece of lint. Pull it off. And then like under his muzzle, it would be a shadow. So that's why I put this darker here, because it would be naturally darker there. Okay? Now, sometimes I do the pen work and stuff before I put it together, and sometimes I don't. Why do I do it one way or something? I don't know. There's really no reason. Okay, now I'm taking this and I'm going underneath the boots too. I mean, underneath his coat, because that would be a natural shadow. Okay? And on his there, and on his there, and on the bottom of his ears. See how I'm just making it a little bit darker there? Now, sometimes I take chalk and do this because I can get a finer line, but that's good. All right. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna,
Are they good, or do we need to get them on the next video? You can do it with pen work.
okay.
All right. We're gonna cut this and go to the next one.